Let's go. Let's go. What's good, Raider Nation? It is your boys, Raiders Primos. We's gonna get our boy here, Natural Nate, Exacting Raider. We are again on the Real Raiders Talk. It is your boys, Raiders Primos, and we got a dub.
That's a
It is
W.
a game dub. We is not going to 0-4. Josh
Heck
Jacobs
no.
said, "Hell no." We is going to 1-3. We
Yes,
got
sir.
the dub, Nate. How you feeling, bro? How you feeling? We is 1-3.
Man,
Dude, 1-3
boy,
never
if
felt so
I
good.
have not felt better this season with our first dub, finally getting into the column, we're no longer defeated, like totally. You feel me? Like we have a good thing to look at this season.
Yeah.
And man,
I mean, coming against a division rival is even sweeter. The Broncos are coming off a high. They lost their first game, but then they go and they win 2 straight, go to 2-1, and then they drop to us at 32-23. And I'm just gonna get right into it, guys. The stats for it. Derek Carr, we're not gonna get on him, guys. We're not gonna get on him. He didn't play great. I'll say that. He didn't play great, but he did enough, I'll say this, to get the win. I say that with a lot of vagueness. I'll say that. Give me 1 second here to pull it up here real quick.
He did good.
Let me pull it up. So our box score, we got Derek Carr at 21 for 34, 188 yards passing, 5.5 average on yards per pass. He has no touchdowns, no interceptions. He was sacked twice, and he had a 76.6 quarterback rating. We got to bring it up, Nate, because a lot of people are going to bring up the Derek Carr talk. He didn't pull through the last 3 games, and now he comes out. He is on the victorious side, but let's be honest, his stats are not looking great. But I'm gonna say he made some plays when we needed him to make some plays. He made some plays.
Yeah.
Did he by any means help us win the game? I gotta say no, because Jacobs. We can't again. We said run the ball with Jacobs, and this is why we said run the ball with Jacobs. This is why we say run the ball with Jacobs. It's because he's gonna put up these numbers. But yeah, Derek Carr, I don't think he put us in a position to win. I would say he didn't, really do his part, but he made some plays. He made, he scrambled what he needed to. I'm gonna give him his flowers, bro. I'm gonna give him his flowers for Derek Carr. Hold up, give me a sec here. All right, let me pause that. But yeah, what is overall? How did you think this offense did?
Well, as offense, man, once again, our receivers do their job when Carr gives them the ball. The yards after catch today, bro, that's a big one, especially Devante. Yeah, Devante's yards after catch was insane today. You have Darren Waller grabbing some, but he didn't really get it. But he came in clutch with that one that he caught on the 1-yard line. That was 3rd and something. You have Hollins giving it his all, even if it's on, bro. Shoot, he's the special teams, special teams MVP right now, bro. Like, he better be special teams player of the month. Like low key. He deserves that. And then, man, Jacobs.
Before we get into Jacobs, because that's my game ball, is Jacobs.
Oh, that should be everybody's game ball.
28 carries, 144 yards rushing, 5.1 average, 2 touchdowns. His longest of the day was 43 yards. Now
You
let's
know what's
talk about
crazy?
it. Let's talk
You know
about
what's
Jacob.
crazy? 5.1 yards per carry. Doesn't that seem similar?
Yeah. 13
Doesn't
carries,
that?
66 yards. He had 2 or 3 last week. We
Uh-huh.
said you got to run the ball with Jacobs. And
And
this is the result we get. I'm
he
telling
didn't
you, this
see
is the
that.
result we're going to get.
He didn't use that 5.5. If it's 5 anything per carry, it's you better automatically just give him more reps because
Yeah.
5.5 yards per carry, bro.
Bro, 5.1 yards carry, but I want to give shout out. Like I said, we got to give shout out to Derek Carr. He had 7 carries for 40 yards. His longest run of the day was 20 yards. We have to give him
He
some
was
credit,
mobile.
guys.
I like that.
I got to give him some credit because he was mobile. There was a
Yeah,
3rd and 6, I believe, and he scrambled for a first
that
down,
boy
which
turned
continued
everywhere.
it. And I think that drive ended in the first down. Derek Carr does the scramble. We don't score a touchdown. We'll be probably end up punting. Derek Carr didn't have to do a lot, and that's what I like. Derek Carr, we said this. Derek Carr is a good quarterback, and he's good enough to lose you games. In this case, he didn't need to do a lot, and that's what I like. If he doesn't have to do a lot, 9 times out of 10, we likely are going to win some football games. If we could establish a run with Jacobs, establish a run with Zamir White, hopefully that run by Zamir White, it was like a 23-yard run late in the game. Hopefully that gains confidence in Josh McDaniels hey, we need to run the ball
He
more.
only got the ball 2 times.
He did, but hopefully we can see more carries out of him. Also, Devante Adams, 9 catches for 101 yards. He did not have a touchdown, so that's going to break his Raider streak of every game scoring a touchdown. He scored 3
That's
times
tough.
in the first 3 games. But, hey, it seems, when we win, Devante's not catching touchdowns. I'm fine with that.
I
But
mean, shoot.
on the receiving end, we didn't have a lot of people that really got a lot of receiving. It was Devante Adams' show today, 9 catches on 13 targets for 101 yards, 11.2 average, no touchdowns. Longest reception was 20 yards. Matt Collins, he had 3 receptions for 33 yards on 5 targets. His longest of the day was 16 yards. Jacobs got 5 for 6, 31 yards. So he even had 5 catches so they're really involving Jacobs. Darren Waller, 3 catches for 5 yards. He had 24 yards total. He had 3 receptions. 13 was his longest. And then Brandon Bolden, he had 1 for a -1. That was his only catch.
Yeah.
But altogether, it seems, it was the Devante Adams show, and I'm not going to complain about it.
Yeah. That's facts.
Devante Adams is our best receiver besides Darren Waller and Hunter Renfrow. Hunter Renfrow was not on the field today, as we know. He was out. Matt Collins. And the thing is, guys, this is a good Denver defense. Shout out to the 3 viewers in the chat. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit the like. Let's share the link. Let's get as many reactions we can in this chat. Let's just blow it up. We are excited. We're 1-3. I want to know how you guys are feeling today. I want to know, how is the Raider Nation feeling after beating the Denver Broncos 34-23? Give me a sec here. I'm going to share the link with you guys so you guys could share it for us. You guys don't have to do it yourself. But, yeah, Nate, bro, give me how your initial reaction. As the game's going on, kickoff to final whistle, how we doing? How you feeling?
Well, man, kickoff, I was like, home game, I see a lot of orange. So, man, there was a lot of orange there.
Oh, yeah, you ain't kidding, bro. You ain't kidding.
Bro, when Vegas, when you don't win, bro, nobody gonna be there. You don't get nothing if you don't win. But yeah, there was a lot of orange, so we did kind of have like a 50-50 home advantage, if not like 75 to 25%. We felt like the away game pretty much. But like I felt like the Denver offense was like still jittery in a way to where like I was like semi-confident because the defense has been doing decent, and I like the way that they've been doing. And like I said before the game, like I knew that our CBs and our safeties were gonna get cooked, and that's what happened today. Yeah, we got cooked. We need Yasin.
I would
We
say
got cooked.
But I would say to an extent because
How?
Russell Wilson didn't have a good game either. 17 for 25,
But I'm talking
237
about the
yards.
wide receiver. Like
Are
I'm
you
talking
talking
about the
about
wide receivers.
Hamler? Hamler had one that big play, 55 yards, and then Jerry Jeudy had a couple. Like, yeah, we were getting cooked here and there, but they're not. It's not like Raiders of old where they're getting cooked every single play. Like, it's like that's the Broncos' offense. They have Cortland Sutton, they have Jerry Jeudy, they have receivers that are going to get over the top. It was just a matter of time, and those were plays. I would say I could agree with you that we were getting burnt, and we still need Rock and Scene. We still need to get our guys healthy. Denzel Perryman, guys, I don't know if you guys know, he was out for the rest of the game. I believe after the second quarter, he was dealing with a concussion. So who knows what his status is going to be for next week? We're going to keep an eye on that. But yeah, I gotta agree. The Broncos offense, they're explosive, but for what the defense is was doing, that they still held the offense in check for the most part, in my opinion. Because
Yeah,
Nate, the defense only allowed 23 points.
I know. I was just
Let's talk about
pointing
it.
out.
The defense only allowed 23 points.
I was just pointing out the fact that my prediction was right, and I feel like they got cooked
What was your prediction?
because
What did you predict?
that our biggest weakness was going to be the CBs.
Oh yeah. No, I was gonna say like score prediction because I feel like you were
Oh,
close.
score prediction. I thought it
I
was.
thought,
I said 27-20.
oh yeah, okay. Bro, but
You said 38.
hey, dude, it was getting close to that. I even had to back up. Like, you know
We
what?
could
I'll
have
say
gotten there.
28-27.
We
We could
really
have,
could have
and
gotten
I
there.
mean, we got to talk, and that's another thing I want to talk about. What's up, GA Patriot in the building?
That's good.
What's going on, Raiders?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the support, GA Patriot, bro. We talking about the defense right now, and we're just giving our shout outs right now, our game balls. Our first one was Josh Jacobs, that we gave out. Bro, 20 rushing, 144 yards with 2 touchdowns. I said this. I said, give the ball to Jacobs, and he's going to get at least probably 2 touchdowns. You got to give
Speaking
the
of
ball to
game ball.
Jacobs. But game ball on the
Speaking of-
defensive side,
Yeah.
Max Crosby, as always, bro. This boy is and we talked about it. Max Crosby is at quarterback of the defense. And we said if this defense is going to be great, it's going to be first starting with Max Crosby. This man just was dominating this Denver offensive line. This Denver offensive line had no answers for Max Crosby. There's a point like the tight end was supposed to chip Crosby, and literally the tight end was just like, here's a free shot for Russell Wilson.
For real.
Like, he just let Max Crosby run by. Yep, Jacobs Crosby. I gotta give it to.
What did I say about the cross play? I saw it that one time, and that ended up being Crosby's easiest sack.
Oh, the stunt,
biggest game.
The stunt. Cleveland Farrell, he took on the double team, which freed up Max Crosby. Me and Nate were talking about it, guys. We were saying like we need to run more stunts, run more blitzes. Nate Hobbs had a sack today off of a cornerback blitz. Like the adjustments that I seen, guys. I want to this is what we've been waiting for. The adjustments that they made, not only on the defensive side but on the offensive side. We ran the ball more. Josh McDaniels, you heard Raider Nation what we were just screaming out, and that was to run the ball more. He low-key spooked me a little bit though, Nate, because he kind of almost abandoned it for a bit.
And he did.
We were going 3 and out. We weren't really doing anything on offense, and I'm like, bro, what are we doing? Do not abandon the run, please, Josh. Do not abandon the run.
Yeah, he be scaring me sometimes.
I want to talk about this real quick, Nate. Our red zone offense. I know we won, guys. I know we won. But I want to talk about leading into next week. And there's still things we got to clean up. There's still things the Raiders got to clean up. And it starts with this red zone offense. We were inside, I believe, the 10 twice or the 15 twice. And we kicked red zone field goals. It's good. I feel against Broncos, that's good because Denver's offense, like I said, they didn't really make me worry too much about them. I felt our defense can handle them. Mm-hmm. But we're going against Kansas City next week. We can't have those. We can't have no red zone field goals, bro. We got to take red zone touchdowns. What is your opinion, bro, on those red zone field goals? Like we won. I'm not gonna be negative. We won, but we can't lie, guys. We gotta clean that up.
Yeah, we should be. This should have been a 2-score game. Pretty easily if we just did what we did when we got the touchdown. Our first touchdown was Jacobs. If we did that, the same thing with. And what is it with that face mask, bro?
Bro, I seen that. I'm like, bro, that's clear as day. But we got to remember there was a ref that got injured, and I believe on the Broncos side, that's where he was at, and there was nobody over there.
Like, what is the chances, bro? What is the chances?
We were the only ones that seen it because we had a camera eyes view, but we're not reffing the game. GA Patriot, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. And then I don't mind I wouldn't say bend in the run, but I wouldn't mind passing in the red zone. But give it to Adams or Waller. Like
or
that's what Carr could be looking for, or a screen pass. I don't know. I want to know if you guys remember this. There was a play. We were in the red zone. Carr snaps the ball, and Adams runs in, and then he sits down in the end zone, like near the goal line. And then Brandon Bolden is like running a wheel route, it looks like. And Carr just immediately throws the ball away. My problem with that is I feel like it was not so much Josh McDaniels on the play call, but Derek, stop giving up.
That throw was terrible anyway.
Early, because when I seen it, and Patrick Surtain was there, he probably could have made a play, but Adams had more. It was like early in the play when Adams had more of the inside, and then Carr fired it, like basically almost hitting Patrick Surtain. Like he threw it behind Adams. Who knows? Like Adams had the same thing on that play. He had more leverage. He had more room that if Carr just guns it to Adams, it's a touchdown. Like that's what I want to see next week. I want to see Carr focusing and watching the whole field. We cannot settle for field goals against Kansas City. But I'm going to enjoy this win. We're going to preview it. We're going to preview Kansas City and Las Vegas on Thursday, probably Saturday. But yeah, GA, that's what I'm saying. That at least give Adams a chance. That's all I ask. I'm not saying
pay this man big bucks.
All I'm saying it could have, give Adams a chance. And I'm glad we won because the thing is, GA Patriot, we can go back and look at film with the win. It's better to go look at film, get better at 1-3 than 0-4. I'm telling you guys, this game against Kansas City, I know a lot of people are going to count us out, but if the Raiders can just pull it together and get a win against Kansas City, the Raiders this season is back on. What's up, Digital Perez? Yeah, my guy, right. Back in it, bro. How are you? Yeah, but let me know how you. It is party time, bro. It is party time. We are 1-3, bro. Nate, I'm gonna get so my defensive MVPs, Max Crosby. We kind of went over. What is your defensive MVP? Who are you giving it to?
So game ball, right?
Yeah. We're going game ball.
I'm taking as much. How many? Okay, I'm gonna go 11. I'm gonna take off 11 pieces from the game ball equally and give them all to every defensive player that played this game.
All right. So whole defense is you saying? You're saying
the whole defense. And man, oh man, did they play a defensive game, like we said. Like this defense came to play, baby. What is it? 4, 5, 3 and outs in the second half. Oh my gosh. When they were making tackles, they were not letting nobody get you. I saw they were putting it on like the TV. Last 4 was all punts. One drive was 12 yards. One drive was -4 yards. Another drive was -1, and then another negative. That is defensive. That's lockdown right there.
Yeah. Shout out to GA Patriot. Adam said that this offense is like trying to learn Mandarin for real. I heard that too when they were talking about it. But Jacobs could have carried the offense so everybody learns the complexities. I agree. Like I said, this offense can get better. I was worried that our offense was going to come out flat again, that we weren't going to learn from our past 3 weeks, that we weren't going to run the ball. But Josh McDaniels, you called a good game, I would say. Maybe even a great game, I would say, because you stuck with the run. The run was working. The run was dominating. Like, they were really dominating. So
Yeah.
he stuck with it. I'm happy he stuck with it. Now, Adam saying that that the offense is like learning Mandarin. Hopefully, that's making it seem like we can. It says it's going to take time. That is complex, but hopefully they can take this momentum, take this confidence into next week. Shout out to Digital Perez again. This was much needed. We have a lot of work to do, but this is a good start to fuel the fire again. I agree, Digital. We
That's
were just
bad.
talking about it. Our red zone woes are still a thing. Yeah, we got the win, but our red zone woes are still a thing. We have to clean that up. We have, especially against Kansas City.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's good. You could go back, look at the red zone. What were you doing wrong? What could it be fixed? You could look at that after a win. That's what I like. I like that. Beers, shout out to our Patriot Primo.
Yes,
Finally, they
sir.
made a game look easy, bro. Facts, man. If y'all want the highlights, I got them posted on my channel. Shout out to Digital Perez. If you guys want to go see the highlights, go to Digital Perez's channel. He's got the highlights there, bro. I know I'm gonna be on those highlights because, bro, I'm enjoying this win. I'm enjoying this win.
I'm not.
Now they
Dude.
can gonna skyrocket. Hey, hopefully, bro. Hopefully. It's again this defense, bro. Let's talk about it, bro. I think what was it? 66-yard fumble. Just popped right. It just popped right in.
It was like it was like an interception.
Dude, it popped right into Robertson's hands. Like he wasn't even trying to make a tackle, and he was just like, "Oh, like I gotta
And
get
like, oh, reception.
bro." And I love the intent. Like it shows that the defense practices those types of situations. That they have that confidence. Like, hey, we're gonna get turnovers, bro. I believe that's 3 turnovers, 3 straight weeks. Arizona, Tennessee, and then this week, that's 3 turnovers in 3 weeks that this defense has got. And then not only did he get the fumble, which was a give, I'm gonna say it's a give, but he ran it back.
Yeah.
Like I'm over here thinking, like, bro, we ain't running it back for a touchdown like it's the Raiders. But then it's this, like I said, this defense has some confidence in them that as soon as Robertson gets that ball, they turn into blocking offensive mode. Like we are going to score.
Yeah.
We're not going to run it out of bounds. We're not going to, try to be cute and shifty. It's no, set me up with blocks. I'm heading my way to the end zone.
Yes, sir.
Andy said it earlier. We haven't seen a defense yet that could stop our run game. We just stopped running. Bro, I agree, GA. I agree. Bro, shout out to our boy. Bro, Wasted. Shout out to our boy,
Oh
Wasted.
man, oh man.
Man, Wasted, do you want to pop in on here? I would love to get your thoughts on the game, unless you're going live pretty soon. But I would love to get your thoughts on the game, man. But yeah, our run game, GA, I agree. Our run game, no one can stop it. And I said this. If we run the football, we are going to put our team in a chance to win the game. We will.
Yeah.
GA
Jacob.
Patriot and Chandler actually touched. Bro, that's what I pointed out too. How you feel about that, Nate?
He
Your
was
boy finally showed up.
I mean, shoot, he got pressures. He touched, he touched some bodies. He created room for the other D linemen to make some plays because he got doubled. I saw he got doubled a lot this game. They respected him. And he just everybody on the D line made everybody on the defense better because they were worried and like there was an effect on what was happening and they started respecting the D line like a lot more during the game as it went along.
Bro, I agree. And the thing is, me and my dad were talking about it during the game. I'm like, where's Chandler Jones? And in the second half, Chandler Jones showed up. Like G.A. Patriot said, he got actually touched the quarterback today. He may not get the sacks, but he was making an impact on Russell Wilson. There was a couple throws Russell was making. And the thing is, we got to understand Russell Wilson has great pocket awareness. There was times almost there, Max was almost there. There was a couple times our defensive line almost got there. But Russell Wilson just has good pocket awareness. But they still impacted him because he had to check it down or it would be a bad pass. Like that, bro, that one to Sutton was hella up, bro. Sutton is a freaking great wide receiver. Because I thought Russell Wilson sailed him. I don't know if you remember the one I'm talking about. It was like 1st and 25 or something like that. And it looks like Russell Wilson, he barely beats the pressure. And it looks like he sells Sutton and Sutton just goes up and snags it. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro? We almost got to
I'm trying
him
to
too.
remember.
We
I
almost
don't
got to
remember.
him. But guys, okay, so I'm gonna get some more stats up in here. Devon Diablo, 8 total tackles, 3 solos, no sacks. But guys, the big news. I don't know if you guys heard Denzel Perryman. He did suffer a concussion in the game, and he was out for the rest of the game. So we're gonna stay tuned for that.
Man,
I don't think, other than Denzel Perryman, I don't think we got hurt with injuries. I didn't really see anybody else that got injured. Broncos got beat the fuck up though.
yeah, they had,
They got
bro. They
beat
have
the
no
fuck
running
up.
backs,
They don't. They had Melvin Gordon was the only one that was available, I believe.
and he's still a little bit like banged up.
After watching today's game, would you put the defense at top 10? I wouldn't.
I'd put them at 13.
I wouldn't. I put them as. Oof. I feel like if I say 15, 15 is still too high. Because here's what I'm seeing from this defense. They still are coming out slow in the first half. But when we need them to make plays, they make plays.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the second half, it seems they make adjustments. And in the second half, like I said, they made adjustments big time because the Broncos scored 16 points in the first half, and then in the second half they scored 7. This what I'm seeing, guys, is this defense is making adjustments in the second half. These past, even though we're 1-3, this defense makes adjustments as the game goes on, based off what they're seeing, based off what
Yep.
they're getting. And it seems they're only going to be getting better as the game goes on. This is a long season. Anything can happen. The Raiders offense, I'm telling you guys, if this Raiders offense can get hot at like next week, this is a good momentum swing for this Raiders offense.
Yeah,
Good
we
momentum.
needed this.
If they can take this momentum into next week against Kansas City and we go 2-3, sky's the limit for this team. As
We need it.
our brother Wasted always says, bro, the Raiders equinox is upon us.
I'm weak.
It is upon us. But what about you, Nate? What would you say? Beers, answering this question, where are you putting them? Are they top 10?
I wouldn't say the top 10 because there is a lot of defense is that shut like completely down like great offenses around the league. Um, they still need to get together on playing a full game, as you said. They make good tackles. They stop like really good runners. They showed how we could stop the run game when they were a really run heavy team. Uh, I'd have them about 13 to 15. And that's just like loving the defense because I was a defensive player.
And on the rushing, the thing is, like I said, we got to go back to this rushing attack. On Denver's rushing attack, and don't get me wrong, I know they had injuries, but they were trying to establish the run. They were trying to be balanced, but they had 20 carries for 85 yards, and their one touchdown came from Russell Wilson. Like, Russell Wilson had to do everything. Russell Wilson was trying to do everything, but it just wasn't enough. And then we look at our rushing. We have 38 carries for 212 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then you go to the passing. How many times we pass? We pass 34 times and we rush the ball 38 times. Balance, guys. Balance. Balance. Like, that's what I love. Balance. And it's gonna win you. It's gonna win you games. That's facts. Our defense has had like 10 or 11 shutout quarters out of 16 played. Yeah.
That's a dub.
At this point, GA Patriot, I'm gonna be honest. I said at the beginning that this defense could meet a bend but don't break defense, and of course, Docs and everybody else. Shout out to my boy Docs. He's probably living it up in Vegas right now.
Right.
He's
He's
probably
probably
having the
like
time of his
partying
life.
to the fullest.
But he said he doesn't want that, and I agree. I didn't want that either. But based off what we were seeing in the preseason, and then we didn't have a lot of superstars on our defensive side of the ball. That's what I sort of expected. But this defense is starting to, like I said, they're gaining confidence in themselves. They're gaining confidence, and it's very spooky that this Raiders defense is gaining confidence. And like I said, if this Raiders offense can just wake up and they can, score touchdowns in the red zone, and they're, average at least, 25 points a game, bro, this defense can be really dangerous. We've seen when you give this defense time to sit on the sideline, give them rest, we've seen how dangerous this defense can be, guys.
I feel like our defense can be really similar to the Chiefs defense last year. You know how they started slow? the whole team started slow. The offense guard started to get picked up. That helped the defense. The defense just went crazy towards the end of the season, and shoot, they ended up making the AFC Championship game. But that's Mahomes. So
And yeah, Mahomes won't be, Carr won't be any, no Mahomes. But that,
sad.
the thing is, we got to talk, you know, about this offense. How, after watching today's offense, we know our rushing attack, guys. Our rushing attack can be one of the best in the league, but it's 28th right now. But they said we're also dead last in running attempts leading up to the game. So, I mean, I'm gonna ask you in the chat. Feel free to chime in on this. How do you guys feel about our offense going into next week? I want to touch on that real quick. And I feel good about this offense, but establish that run still. Don't abandon it. Do not abandon it. Especially, like I said, we're gonna do a preview show for Raiders and Chiefs Thursday, guys. Stay tuned for that. On Thursday, we're gonna do Raiders Chiefs preview show, and we're going to dissect this Chiefs defense because I feel we could run it down their throats too, like we did Denver today.
Yeah, and I feel like
we could run it down the Chiefs' throats. And go ahead, Nate. Sorry, go ahead, Nate.
Sorry. We played like a run first team, like a Colts team, and we showed like if we actually run the ball, we could be lethal to good defenses. And we have to remember this defense on the Broncos are like you have like three Pro Bowlers on the defense of the Broncos, and we ran the ball, and they were known for their defensive rushing stoppage. They were top three in every category, huh?
Right. Yeah, they were top 3 in every category leading up to the game. We broke it down. I believe they were second ranked in the rushing, and they were second in passing, third in rushing in defense. Yeah, and in total defense, they're number 2. Like that, it was. I think, and I'm gonna talk. Yeah, GA Patriot. I see your comment. I'm gonna get to that because that is big. Crosby and Hobbs are all pro. The rest of the D plays off their energy. We seen it today. GA Hobbs and Crosby were flying out there, and it felt like you said, the other 9 guys, they're feeding off that energy. They are feeding off like Crosby's energy, Hobbs' energy, and it made them play even harder. Chandler Jones was getting after the quarterback, and he was making plays. Yeah, he didn't get a sack, but like I said, you got to credit Russell Wilson and his pocket of presence to get the ball out. But Chandler Jones did affect Russell Wilson's play today. He also says if McDaniels keeps today's run heavy plan and if Renfro's back, we have a chance. I agree. Like we have to run. We have to run the football next week because I feel we can run it down Chiefs' throats, and it's gonna open up the passing game. Yeah. And maybe I was gonna say also. I'm glad he pointed out the Broncos has not allowed a 100-yard rusher or receiver till today. We have one of each. And I like that. And that's why I'm saying there's a lot of confidence for this offense. Because if you're Josh McDaniels and you're Derek Carr, you're telling the team, like, look what we just did to a top 3 defense.
Yeah.
Like, we could have done better. It's like, we could have done better, but, it's a confidence boost to take it in next week. What you got to say about, this offense going into next week?
Man, he's got to just tell him, have the same mentality, think the same way. If not better, just grow off of it is what I'm basically saying. Just do whatever you can do to be able to beat the best teams in the league. And I feel like they can do that. They just need to play how they played today, but with better red zone play. If we played good in the red zone today, and if we scored on those 2 times, or not even 2 but just 1, that's a score to be able to beat every single team in this league. And man, oh man, I'd be scared if I went against that defense.
Would too. And so this is a good question. Beer says, so based off how the Raiders played today, how confident are you going into next week? We're playing the Chiefs on Monday night in Arrowhead. From 1 to 10, and why? What about? I'll let you answer this one, Nate. I'll let you take this one.
Uh, mm, Confidence wise, based off of 1 to 10, going against the Chiefs. I mean, they are playing right now against the Bucks at home. No, away in Tampa Bay, huh?
Wait, what? No, the Chiefs. Oh, you talking about tonight? Yeah, the game's on tonight. Chiefs are playing at Tampa Bay, and the next week they got us at Arrowhead Monday night.
Okay, so I mean,
And think about this, guys. If they lose today, they fall to 2-2. They fall to 2-2, and if we beat them next week, it'll be 2-3 Chiefs, 2-3 Raiders, and hope Chargers and Broncos both lose next week, unless they're playing each other. I don't know what's next week's schedule, but yeah.
but yeah, from 1 to 10, I have a solid 5 because then again we're playing in Arrowhead.
I agree. I gotta take that 5 too. I'll take 5 because not only in Arrowhead, but this Derek Carr has a he has a habit of being inconsistent. And
yeah,
like I said, I'm giving him his flowers for today because he led this offense great. He stuck with the run also. He's following Josh McDaniels' playbook, but he was making checks out there also. And he was open, when he needed to make a throw, he made the throw. When he needed to run, he made he scrambled, he ran. I want to see that next week too. When we need you to make a throw, you make the throw. When we need you to run, you make the run. That I don't want you to see, I don't want to see you shrivel up again and you're just taking sacks back there like you did against the Chargers. And Josh McDaniels, be consistent at feeding Josh Jacobs. Please, like this, like after all this.
yeah.
See you, GA Patriot, bro. Thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you for tuning in, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, I gotta say, run the ball. Like, stick with it. If you seen how Jacobs ran today.
Yeah,
That
learn
bro, that
from what
43
happened.
yard run. I thought
Learn
that
from
should have
what
been a loss. That should have been a loss. I don't know if you remember. Do you remember that run, Nate? That 43-yard run when he got tackled. He got tackled in the backfield, and then he broke like 3 tackles, and then he ran on for like a 43-yard run.
Yeah, I remember that.
So
Bro,
it's like, bro,
he
you see
played.
that stuff. How are you like? You better run the
That
football.
was like a Madden play on how he got out of there.
Dude, it was. I was like, how the hell did he get out of that?
How did
And
he?
I'm telling you, it's because Josh Jacobs is fucking angry. He wants to get paid. He's running, trying to hurt people out there.
That's
like
right.
feed him. GA Patriot said before on his way out, he said Renfro always had good protection against the Queefs for some reason. That's facts. So hopefully we do get Renfro back. If we get Renfro back next week, it's going to be a huge upgrade to our offense. And like I said, I wouldn't count the Raiders out of this game. I wouldn't. But the defense, I mean, we can't, Mahomes is Mahomes. If our defense can somehow hold Mahomes in check somehow, some way, hey, then we could win this game. But also, I say our offense needs to score points because you never know, bro. It could quickly turn into a shootout with the Chiefs. We've seen it time and time again with other NFL teams, even good NFL teams. They get in shootouts with the Chiefs, with the Bills, with the Browns. I mean, when the Browns were good, that was what I'm saying.
The Browns are good.
Yeah, with the Bengals, they get into shootouts. Like even the Patriots, when Brady was there in 2018, they had a shootout in the AFC Championship. So Raiders, Derek Carr, Josh McDaniels, this game can quickly be a shootout. But you guys can score. We know you seen it today. You guys can score. You just got to stick with the run and give Jacobs 28 carries or 25. I would say 25 plus carries. He got to at least get 25 plus carries. Here it says if the Raiders defense and offense is able to play a full 4 quarters, I give them a solid 6. I could agree with that. If they played how they played today, I could see a 6. They got to play full 4 quarters. But anyways, guys, we just want to jump on, share this win, bro. We're 1-3. Let us know how you guys are feeling down in the comments below. If you guys have not yet subscribed, guys, subscribe to the channel. We are 2 away from 50 subscribers. Let's get up to 50 subscribers. Hit that like button. Let's get this video popping, bro. Let's celebrate with the nation and hit that bell so you guys can get notified of future lives. GA Patriot wants to leave it with, oh yeah, and our special teams coach is an idiot. Bro,
That's facts.
yeah, that is facts, and we will talk about that Tuesday. We are going to go live Tuesday, and we're just going to have probably a longer show to enjoy this win now that we dissect it and really can talk about it. So, guys, stay tuned for that. Tuesday, we are going live. Tell your friends about us, bro. Let's get to 50 subscribers. We're going to see you guys Tuesday. We're going to enjoy this win.
Yes,
and as always, fuck the Chiefs. They need to lose tonight.
And the Donkeys.
And the Donkeys. They took that fat ass.
And the Chargers.
They're
hurting us.
Ass Houston team. Y'all are taking that L next week.
Won.
But we're going to leave it because we can finally say we're 1-3, and it is
Raiders,
Raiders,
baby.